That'll
Silver RAR?
Silver Arrow.
Silver Silver RAR.
Silver RAR.
Silver Silver RAR versus Quinn 5343.
Quinn 5343.
I don't know, man.
It's the
Quinn.
year he's born.
That sounds good. So good. Just flash, Trevor.
You just ruined all of his pictures.
What is happening, guys? Hope everyone is doing well. We've got another video for you, but today we are doing something different. If you've been following the channel at all, you would know we've actually got a bit of a rebuild going on with my 2007 Subaru STi. Actually, in the last video, if you haven't caught it, we ended up acquiring our first part, and it was a big one. But today, instead, we have something else going on. I'm actually meeting up with a couple friends tonight. My buddy Keagan is actually picking me up. I'm gonna go shoot some photos and shoot some rollers of his car. He asked if I wanted to go shoot some photos, and I figured what better time to dust off the old camera and get out and give it a shot. So if you followed me at all on Instagram, you'd know in the last few years, I was actually getting quite big into the whole auto photography thing and editing photos on Lightroom and Photoshop, and I was really getting into it all. This with life just kind of fizzled out over the last little bit. But yeah, when this opportunity came up, I figured what better reason to get the camera out. So we're gonna head out, I'm gonna take you along, and we're gonna see what we can do. So there is actually gonna be a few of us out tonight. We'll need at least one extra car just to try and shoot any rollers, of course. So like I said, Keeg will be picking me up in his wagon. My good friend Darby, about just over a month ago, actually picked up a Porsche GT4, which is absolutely insane. Ever since he bought the car, we've talked about getting out and trying to do some photos of it. So we're gonna do that, see if we can get some rollers of his car as well. And we're also meeting up with another buddy, Trevor, who's also a photographer, and I'll have anyone in the video, if they want, I'll have their Instagram in the description below, so you can go check out their work as well. Follow along, and then after this, we'll end up coming back, and either tonight or tomorrow, I'll end up tossing the photos into Lightroom and trying to edit those up and see what we can make of it. But we're gonna try and get some like golden hour shots. So right when the sun's just setting, it always makes your pictures look way better. 10 to 6, the time of year, the sun will probably set around 7:30. Something around there. So as long as we're out shooting photos, we should be good. Just to kind of show you now that I got my camera stuff switched over, this was made by Peak Design, and I really like it. It's awesome. Just goes around your wrist, and then this guy right here will just hook up the real test, just like so. We're safe. This is the camera we will be shooting on today. It is the Canon EOS R. I picked this guy up a handful of years ago now. It was my first full frame camera, and I absolutely love this thing. I am still shooting on, what is it, a crop sensor or whatever lenses is from my old camera. So I have this EF lens adapter right here. It also has a control ring, which I adjust my ISO on. And we're ready to go.
I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me, brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm just I don't know if you had these rims last night, Key. You look good. Maybe they're dirty last time we went out. So. They look good? Really good. Your car looks awful. Oh, dude. I'm just kidding. As he pulled up, I was like, stop. Oh, too good. See, this would be like a triple law nowadays. Holy. Oh, similar. My wife right here, though. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Woo. Wow. Okay.
This is quite the lineup, eh?
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't time, right? I was gonna bring Ava, but then
I love how the sunroofs pop out on like Mercedes and Audi versus like everything else. Like my truck, it hides inside, but these like this is a nice big wing.
Yeah.
Dang, it's a nice interior. Hey?
Just gotta flex that big window on top.
I was googling the 0 to 60.
Oh shit.
Just to be safe. Is it gonna be close? Is it gonna be close?
Get them all lined up.
Okay, full crank right. Good. Darby, up front. In front of Jason. In front of Jason. Yeah.
Darby, just drive around. Free roam.
Jason, mirror him to like leave 6 feet in front, in between your cars.
10,800 kilometers, so it's still pretty low. Oh yeah. So when you're looking at a lot too, most are like, which I mean, granted in 2020. Yeah.
It's all right, eh? Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry. It's not practical. I would never come back.
Oof. So good. It still sounds really good, eh?
The 5 cylinders. So.
Just about getting towards that perfect time to shoot too. The golden hour is amongst us. Oh, there he is. There's Trevor. Getting the shots. I'm just gonna be filming him in his photograph. Quick pee. Trevor was trying to get some still photos and then trying to get some panning shots, as you can see. It's quite the lineup. Quite the lineup. He was just trying to get some panning shots. I think he wants us to try and get some photos of his car. He's gonna go do some drive-bys, just like we were doing. Once he gets more of those photos, then we are off to get some rollers for the cars before the sun fully disappears on us. How'd you make out?
I think I'm on a couple of okay ones.
Can we get a little sneak peek? Oh shit, dude.
Couple okay ones.
Nice.
You think?
Yeah,
We'll see.
I actually like it. The car looks like it's in, it's crispy.
In motion.
Yeah, but the car is in focus, which is perfect.
That's true. I was focusing on it.
Okay.
I'm ready for round 2. Wait, have to sit down.
Okay, just gotta get in our squat. Just an absolute pro at work. Damn, dude. This camera works well. That sunset is hidden. Woo!
That sounds good.
So good. Just flash, Trevor.
You just ruined all of his pictures.
What's his dick hanging out?
Why is Brody butt naked? Oh, Prius. Red Battle.
Silver RAR?
Silver Arrow.
Silver. Silver rar.
Silver rar.
Silver. Silver rar. Versus Quinn 5343.
Quinn 5343.
I don't know, man. Quinn.
He's born.
Damn, dude. Sounding good.
Alright, so dude, thanks for the shots.
Yeah. I'll let you know if some of those turn out.
Well, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, let's be official. Ooh-wee. Oh. Yes. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's fun to have these nice with you guys.
Oh man, this is a blast. We gotta do this more often.
Seriously. That's what it's about, right? Having a little cruise and some photos while you're at it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we'll go this way so we're not
I'm gonna
going through
toss
the,
all these clips up on the tube if,
Oh, hell yeah.
if we can throw into a little bit of a video. Insane.
A lot of burniness here.
Oh man, that is amazing.
I love to see how much it opens up above 3,000.
It sounds so good. Dude, every little
So
flyby
raw.
right in the window, you can just hear the little pop of the
that's
exhaust.
awesome. No, that's why I really want the over axle pipe, because it just opens it up and you get that nice little burple.
Yeah, you think you're doing that soon?
I think it's gonna be a spring, like as soon as I pull it out of the garage.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like kicking myself. The day, actually the buddy that was kind of messaging that has one,
Yeah.
he sent me a link to one that was for sale on Facebook Marketplace, $900. Fucking Porsche tax. It's not even made by Porsche, it's like an aftermarket, it's called Soul.
Okay.
Or they make them by like Aquaparva, there's a couple other companies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a tube. It's just a fucking metal tube. Just a metal tube. 2 to 1. Because the one from Porsche has this big gas particulate filter.
Right.
So that's why there's so much restriction, why it opens it up and you get some horsepower, and it just opens it up like sound-wise. 3,500 Canadian for a fucking tube. And they were selling for $900 on Facebook Marketplace for a used one. I should have bought it, but as soon as I went and saw the car, I looked at the ad. He sent me the ad like 2 days before. I went and looked at the car, I signed the papers, I went and looked and it was gone. I was like, what are the chances of some rare? It's so rare, so I'm like,
Instant smiles. And the brakes.
oh, I love those little turnarounds.
Oh, those Mexico roads. Eh?
Oh, I mean, I was all the speed limits, right?
Yeah. 30 kilometers an hour, 40 tops. There you go, Porsche.
Inside the Subi.
Porsche meets Subi. The Boxer Bros.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that pearl white paint.
See, it'll only be
Oh yeah.
a little bit of time until
Less than 6 months.
these two can cruise together. It's the next day and we are going to take whatever photos that we did get, and we're gonna toss them on the computer. I won't lie, definitely did not get nearly as many photos and rollers as I was intending. I was gonna say it has been a minute since I've just gotten out and done car things. It is so much fun. When it came to the roller shots, Trevor was the one who ended up taking a lot of those. I probably will try to get out another day just to try and get some more rollers. What ended up happening was the light kind of ended up fading on us. And you'll kind of see that through the video and even some of the photos that I was taking. Towards the end of the night as we were headed back, I ended up managing to snag a couple rollers of Trevor's Mercedes. I got one decent shot of it, and that's kind of the thing with rollers. You take a whole bunch of shots, and if you're lucky, if maybe you get a couple really clear ones. So I ended up getting one nice clear shot of his car, so I will edit that one. Hopefully I at least got one good roller. But yeah, hopefully another day we can get out and try and get some more when it is still light out. You'll see how big of a difference it makes when you get a nice clear shot. You'll just see how everything edits so much more smooth in Lightroom. Like all your adjustments, when you start messing with the highlights or the shadows, it really, you can tell just how clear the image is. But in a couple of the photos, you may have picked up on the fact that some of them were pretty blown out. Just the exposure was super high in a few of the photos, and what you'll find is, or at least what I find, is any overexposed photos become very difficult to edit, and you'll even find all your sliders in Lightroom, things just don't edit quite as smoothly. That's where it's like you're better off trying to capture a more underexposed photo. That way in Lightroom you can always just bring your exposure and your images up through your shadows. If it out of the camera, if the exposure is too high, things just don't edit very well, and you would have seen that in a couple of the photos here. I tried editing one, and you can make it work and you can do some stuff to it to kind of bring it back, but I just find in the end they don't quite edit quite as smoothly, and you probably would have seen just that. So a few of the photos were definitely too overexposed, or the shots weren't as clear, and that just comes down to practice. Like I said, me not getting out shooting cars much these days, that's where it all comes down to. And so if I got out more frequently, I definitely would start picking up on things again and getting better at I guess just getting a clear, properly exposed shot. But that's where practice will definitely pay off. And yeah, once you can get those perfectly clear shots on your camera and you get the exposure right, then you'll start to see in Lightroom just how much better they will edit. So definitely wasn't happy with a few of those photos, but the other ones that I did edit, they turned out okay. You'd see in even the roller that I edited, you'd see how it was pretty dark. It would have been a lot easier if the rollers still had a little bit more light out, or during golden hour, it would have been much better. So definitely a lot harder to get a clear picture in the dark. But yeah, we did our best. And at the end of the day, we got a handful of photos that I'm happy with, so that's all that matters. If you guys do have any questions whatsoever when it comes to any of the photography or the editing or any tips, definitely hit me up in the comments below. Anything that I have answers for, I'll be happy to get back to you and try and provide some sort of guidance. I am no pro by any means, but yeah, I feel like I've got some experience with all this, and I guess, yeah, my editing right now will determine if I am telling the truth, so you guys can be the judge of that. As you can kind of see behind me there, went ahead and edited a handful of the photos. I didn't end up doing all of them. Man, I can tell you, photography and editing is so much work. For that reason, I do not miss it. I can definitely tell I'm pretty rusty. I know in the past I'd even try to mess a little bit more with the colors and the color grading, and there's so much more that you can do. I was gonna say even some of the objects like the light posts and little things in the background, in the past I'd take those over into Photoshop just so I can get them out of the image. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, definitely leave a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. And yeah, and subscribe if you guys want to stay notified for future videos or future videos on the Subi. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps things up for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy.